So here I am, I've got my tent all set up, back down in Laysdown on the Isle of Sheppey again. Sun's out, so got my solar panel out there, charging up all my gear, and my speaker and my phone now and again, camera batteries, whatever. I've got my bed out inside the tent here, doing a bit of sunbathing. And thought I'd have to. Got a can of beer in the long grass out of the sun. There's quite a few people down here today, but not as many as there should be. Got me stuff laid out, my table and everything. And for tonight, for my lunch, as quite often I do when I come down here, I've got 28-day matured thin cut beefsteaks, and then a couple of eggs in there for a little mini omelette for my breakfast in the morning. Just hope the weather stays good. Wow, look how beautiful that looks. Tide's in. Well, it's just turned. It's just about on its way out, as you can probably see from the wet sand here on the water's edge line. But that is so calm, so beautiful, absolutely amazing. Hardly anyone around. A few people up and down the beach. There's a couple of other people camping here. A couple of friends I know got here yesterday, camped overnight, and they're staying tonight as well. So I'm not the only one here tonight. I think at the moment they're just lighting a barbie for their dinner. I'll have mine in a couple of hours, so. Absolutely beautiful. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Well, I was enjoying the sunshine, but for the past 20 minutes, half an hour, it's disappeared behind that cloud up there. So I've got my Nordist tent with me today, as you might have seen, the Telemark II. One of the good things about this tent is that the living department, what you want to call it, is adjustable. So just slide that back when you're cooking inside. Extra safety. So I've got two nice bits of steak there, and one more to come in a minute. Let me just put it on. Already it smells nice. Beautiful. Looking forward to this one. Oh, just look how juicy they look. Absolutely beautiful. Just leave them to rest for a few minutes. Cook the other one. Well, I am hoping to film a sunset, but I wandered over this way and the sun's disappeared behind that cloud over there. There are some crazy cloud formations going on up there though. Moon's in the sky. They are really wild cloud formations. Hopefully we'll get a sunset. It's looking good. It's looking good. Shame about the solitary aircraft up in the sky and the car just passing behind me. Oh, that is looking good. That's looking good. I hope you can see the way it's picking up that cloud formations over there. I think that's beautiful. Well, I think that's all the sunset I'm going to manage to capture tonight. So I'm going to wander back down to my tent. Wow, look how far that tide's gone out. That's incredible. Doesn't seem that long ago, it was all the way in. It's really shallow here, so it does seem to go out quite quickly. I'm actually camped down there. Not sure if you can see, there's a red life buoy thing, and to the right of that there's some bins. That's not actually my tent that you could actually see by the bins there. That's friends of mine who are staying the night as well. My tent's a little bit just before them, but because it's lower down you can't really see it. Sunset wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't that bad neither. So I'll just take a walk through the long grass here. You might see my tent start to appear shortly. I think my friends are actually having a barbecue tonight, so I'm sure I can hear the crackling of their little fire pit they have. So you can just see the top of my tent appearing now, and there's obviously is a little bit further beyond. Well, good morning all. As you can see, the sun's peeked his head up above the clouds there. And the water's still extremely calm. I absolutely love this time in the morning. It's absolutely beautiful. Good morning, world. So this morning, a little bit later on obviously, I've got a couple of eggs with me, And I brought an onion with me, so I can do myself a couple of little mini omelettes for my breakfast. And obviously, first things first. if you know me, you know, first thing that I'll be doing will be making a coffee in a minute when I get back to my tent. It's only just over that ridge, so I have to come down and have a look at the water and the sun rising. With a bit of luck, look at the clouds up in the sky as well. It should be quite a nice day. When I checked the weather last night, they said it was going to be cloudy, or partly cloudy, up until about 10 o'clock this morning. And it's about 6:45 at the minute, so just take a stroll along the beach, let the body wake up. Something to do with my age, I think. Well, I was walking along the beach here just now and enjoying the morning sunshine, and very disappointingly I came across this mess here. Even a carrier bag from Lidl's, and beer cans scattered all over the floor. That's what was actually there. All Koppenberg cans and cups. And there's a sushi pot or something which was laying there upside down. I kicked it over my foot. And as you can see, it was still half full. So someone else was here last night having a party. Obviously tried to burn all the rubbish. The thing is, the coals, I can still feel heat coming off them a little bit. So it's definitely last night. It's not something that's washed up from the shore. And just there, where that red lifebuoy is, there's 2 bins next to that. So there's no need for this. That's disgusting. What that lump is there, I don't know. Looks like a lump of chicken or something. Could be a crab, I suppose, with no shell. Yeah, there's no need for that. So I've picked it up, put it back in the bag that was actually left here. And I'll take it up to the bins myself. Very disappointing. I can't pick up the sushi, obviously, because I haven't got a pair of gloves with me or a shovel or anything. When my friends that stayed last night wake up, I'll see if one of them have got a pair of gloves. No doubt, my lady friend there, she'll have a pair. But they're very irresponsible. There's no need for it. Like I say, there's 2 bins just up there. I didn't even hear them last night. There again, I was in my bed quite early, so I could get up early this morning. Name them and shame them. They're definitely not from the island though, because there ain't a Lidl's on the island. Ooh, got the water and boiling, look. First cup of coffee this morning. Actually the first cup of coffee since I got here yesterday. So I got here yesterday quite late in the afternoon and I was drinking my beer instead. So yeah, first cup of coffee this visit. And the water's nearly boiling. So it's pretty hot enough already, but give it a few more, a minute or so. Well, got my coffee. I've come to sit up on the beach. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that deep throbbing sound. The only thing I can see that it could be them big ships right out there. It's definitely coming from the water. Look there, it looks just like a pond. Well, I've come to the conclusion, after sitting there for a few minutes, it is that massive cargo ship that's heading out to sea. That's what's making that deep throbbing sound. Well, just sitting here drinking my coffee, and not sure if you can see over in the distance there's two people wading out into the sea. There's lots of laughter coming from over in that direction, so obviously they're enjoying themselves in the early morning sun. A little bit braver than me this morning, I must say. Well, it's now 10 o'clock in the morning, and the tide is extremely so far out. There's two people walking along over there with a dog, and the tide's out a lot further than that. It's incredible how far it goes out. But I don't know if you can see that, there's just the sand here, and then further out, past the grommets there's more sandbanks appeared. Absolutely beautiful. Just need a little bit more sunshine. Keeps coming out, keeps going in. But I'm certainly not complaining. Well, it's time to start preparing my breakfast. So I've got 2 eggs and an onion, and going to make myself a small little mini omelette. Got a little bit of vegetable oil that I normally carry with me. That's why the bottle's so squashed. It's been with me for ages. So yeah, I'm going to chop up the onion, like I say, soften it up in the oil, make myself a little mini omelette for my breakfast. Beautiful. Well, that's the onion diced. So I'll add a little bit of oil and soften it up. Well, it's nearly time to put in the eggs. Onions are nicely softened and browning. Two eggs fit perfectly in this little pan. Breakfast is served. I'm looking forward to this. Well, the sun's out and it's quite hot. So I've actually got my airbed out, topping up my tan. Got the solar panel over there, recharging my phone, making the most of the free sunshine. Absolutely glorious day. Well, I have to slowly start packing up shortly and heading off home. There's a lot of things to do when I get home today, so I have to leave reasonably early. But it's been a lovely wild camp this one. Absolutely brilliant weather. So I'm just leaving the beach, and beach is up there, all them cars are parked just there on my left. Obviously don't want to film because there's people's number plates and whatever, so yeah, just leaving the beach on my way home. Shame I couldn't stay longer, but like I said earlier on, I've got things to do when I get home today. Got to go and visit the family and everything, so it's been a good camp, but the sun's still hot. As you can see from my shadow on the floor, it's not that low, and it's still blazing.